Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome aboard USS Sawfish, a Gato-class submarine. We are pier side at Midway, and we've been tasked to head out and engage some Japanese merchant shipping. We are doing this all in Silent Depth 2 Pacific. This is a game that is currently in early access and is developed by Microprose. I was in a particular fleet boat mood. I wanted to scratch that itch. Wildcat's flying right over. And I figured, why not check out Silent Depth 2 Pacific and see how it is progressing. This game is essentially a silent service to spiritual successor. And you can see a lot of that silent service to DNA in this game. Let's get moving. We're going to start moving 1/3. Start moving away from the pier here. You can see the UI here is very much inspired by Silent Service 2. We can hide our telegraph and stuff and rudder control. We can hide a lot of the UI here. We can also quick dive, go to the surface, and dive down to PD. It's been a hot minute since I've played. You can see our boat here is at Midway. And we can just start traveling and fast travel on the map. Almost exactly like Silent Service 2. We have just made contact with the enemy. We have sighted a small target bearing 246. Visibility is superb. Water depth is over 2,000 feet. Broadside is visible at approximately 12,000 yards. End on, our vessel is visible at approximately 4,000 yards. Okay, let's engage. Let's go to the bridge. And hello. Switch to the forward target bearing transmitter. This is like the Uzu, I'm sure many of you are familiar with if you've watched U-Boat or Silent Hunter gameplay. We have a destroyer in the lead. And then maybe 2 tankers here. Let's acquire targeting data on all of these. Yeah, oil tankers. Okay, hard to starboard. They said end on were visible at around 4,000 yards. It does look like their angle on bows may be 60 degrees. They're kind of heading towards us potentially. Okay, yeah, come right. All ahead full. Gonna go get them. Now, obviously, I could try to take out the destroyer and then hit the 2 merchant ships. We could also try a nighttime attack. Now, if we stay locked on long enough, they will give us a range to target. Range is just over 8,000 yards. Rudder amidships. Okay. Let's come right just a little bit more. There is time compression up here on the top bar. Okay, and rudder amidships. We are now making 18 knots on the surface. All ahead flank. Let's close the gap fast. Range is rapidly decreasing with the destroyer. 6,000 yards. Oh boy. Making 22 knots. You gotta love the Gato. It looks like these oil tankers do have gun platforms. However, it does not look like they're armed, so good news there. If we take out the destroyer, we can potentially engage the tankers on the surface. You know what? I think it's going to be worth a shot. It is pretty bright out, so I don't think we're going to go for a nighttime surface attack. Okay, 6,300 yards out. Getting pretty close. How close do we dare? I don't think they're moving too fast. I wish I could establish their speed real fast. Okay, get ready to dive. 6,000. Rapidly decreasing. 5,000 yards. Okay, slow down, all head standard. Yeah, they're closing fast. Periscope depth. Let's order it. Down to PD. And down USS Sawfish goes.
Negative flooding.
There we go. Down we go. Fantastic. Alright, slow down. All ahead 2/3. Now, one cool thing in this game is there is actually an interior view that we can see here. They've modeled the interior. They actually plan on fleshing this out in the future so you can walk around and stuff, which is all very, very cool. But still very atmospheric to have already in the game. Up periscope. Okay, it's dark down here. Okay, let's see. Destroyer's still out of range. All ahead standard. 5,500 yards out. Should be in range here relatively soon. Do I take pot shots at a destroyer? Well, typically, I would just go for the oilers here. These are valuable targets. But I also kind of want to show off the deck gun. I think we'll just go after the oilers. The Mark 14 torpedo does leave a bubble trail on the surface. So, that could be problematic. Relatively easily spotted, especially for the well-trained crew aboard that destroyer there. Can't even tell what it is. Like a Fubuki, possibly. One gun forward, two aft, two stacker. She is continuing on her course. As long as she's not changing course. Oilers are still out of range, but we are closing here. Yeah, look at that. Closing in nicely. They're not going very fast. Maybe 6 or 7 knots. Bad news. We've been detected. Destroyer's charging us. Okay, one oil tanker. We're in range, finally, so good news there. 3,918 yards, bearing 017. Good solution. Fire tube 1. Tube 2. Fire. Tube 3. Fire. 3 torpedoes in the water. Okay, come left, come left, come left. All head standard. Hard to port. Come on, boys. Come on. Swing it around. We're going for a down-the-throat shot. What's the range to the destroyer? She's still got to be a couple thousand yards out there. I mean, these destroyers can really hook it, though. Come on. Can't get a really good solution at this point in time. Still swinging around. Come on. Not the most nimble boat ever, is it? Torpedoes. This is new. Running hot straight normal towards the target. Oh, we have a little stopwatch too. Look at that. Okay, cool. Okay, we gotta kind of focus here for a second now. Okay, you know what? Rudder amidships. Here momentarily. Get ready to emergency dive. Okay. Rudder amidships. Good. Lock onto this bastard. Give me a solution, boys. Tube 4. Fire. Tube 5. Fire. Okay, down to 150. Down scope. Come on, torpedoes. Oh, they see the bubble trail in the water. They're moving to avoid it. Probably smart on their end. It's gonna go right past them. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Both torpedoes. Yeah, that little turn at the end saved them. What about our torpedoes heading towards the oiler? Good news there. 3 torpedoes heading towards the oiler. I think we're going to get our hits here on the tanker. This is all very exciting. I mean, this game definitely is a sim light, but that tension is very, very real. Okay. Hopefully we don't have too many Mark 14 moments here. We're getting pinged to death. There we go. Impact on target. There we go. 2. 3 hits on target, and she is going down. Okay. Down to 250. Hard to starboard. All right, fellas. Down to 250 feet. Now, here's the question.
Rig for depth charge.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need a rig for depth charge. Okay, tube 1 is loaded up. Depth charge is dropped. Great. Okay. Shallow, I think. Got rattled a bit. Okay, slow down. All ahead 1/3.
Rig for silent running.
Okay, rudder and midships. Periscope depth. Let's come up. Yeah, we're gonna risk it for that second tanker. Ah, that sucks that down the throat shot didn't work. New attack rod. I have no idea where he is. Our hydrophone operator could report a little bit. Now it says we're in combat. Once this goes away, we can leave. Just like in cold waters or something. We're down at 2 knots, running silently. Coming up fast. Upscope. Here we go. Scope's popping up. There she is. That's exactly what I wanted to go for. Quickly. Okay, destroyer's back there. Alright. You. Come on, work on that. There we go. Enemy changing course. They're freaking out because she's zigzagging. Fire 1. Fire 2. Speed's 12 knots. Fire 3. Down to 200. Emergency dive. Hard to starboard. And all ahead full. That destroyer was closing in fast. Down to 300 feet, please. Okay. Nice and easy. I want to head north. Torpedo runtime. Okay, they have 45 seconds to go until they hit their targets. There's our torpedoes. I think that's probably where the ship might be. Okay. Cool stuff. Destroyer's closing in. Down to 350. I'll head 1/3. Slow down.
Rig for silent running.
Okay. Torpedoes look good. I actually kind of want to watch the destroyer depth charge us. I think that'd be fun. Okay, tanker is zigzagging about a little bit, but we fired from relatively close range. There's a hit. Impact 1. Impact 2. And 3. There we go. 3 hits on another tanker, and it is going down. 2 tankers destroyed. I don't think the Japanese are going to appreciate that very much. Okay, we just need to escape at this point. Slowly coming around. I have no idea where the destroyer is. Okay, head north. They're pinging us rather relentlessly. Let's see if we can get out of here, fellas. It's been some time beneath the waves here at 350 feet. The pinging has stopped. I think. We are clear to disengage. Let's just, yeah, still ships out there? Yeah, I want to leave. I want to get out of here. Get me away from that thing. Okay, on January 1st, 1942, USS Sawfish encountered and damaged a Japanese force in the Pacific. Please see below the damage inflicted on the Japanese force. Destroyer escaped. I think we escaped, really. 2 oil tankers were sunk, 32,000 tons sent down to the bottom. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, it had been a while since I checked out Silent Depth 2 Pacific, so I wanted to see how things were progressing. There are some future items on the roadmap that I am quite interested in checking out as well, so whenever there's a big update for this game, you will see it on the channel. Let me know what you all think of it, though, down below. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.